Hey, welcome. So today we're going to do something a little different. We're not just going to talk about a book. No, we're going to take T. Harv Eker's SpeedWealth and basically reverse engineer it into a blueprint for a killer viral video. Think of this as a masterclass in taking big ideas and turning them into a story that really hits home. Let's jump in.
So let's start with a question that gets right to the heart of everything. Are you, right now, trapped in the work hard myth? You know, the idea that just putting in more hours is the only way to get ahead? T. Harv Eker argues that this one single belief is the invisible cage that keeps most people from ever being truly free.
And this slide, this lays it all out, doesn't it? On one side, you've got the path we're all taught, the 40-year plan. It's a marathon, and there's no guarantee you'll even like the prize at the end. But on the other side, that's the SpeedWealth approach. It's like building a rocket ship designed to get you to financial freedom in just a fraction of the time. Two very different paths.
Okay, so let's really dig into what Eker calls the conventional wisdom trap. Because, before you can tell a great story about an escape, you have to show just how bad the prison is. We need to feel the before state.
Eker does not mince words, and this quote says it all, right? He basically sees a traditional job not as a path to wealth, but as a system perfectly designed to keep you, well, just comfortable enough so you don't leave, but never rich enough so you can.
So what does it actually feel like to be in this trap? Well, it's that feeling of hitting a ceiling on what you can earn no matter how hard you work. It's knowing you're trading away your life, your literal time, for a paycheck. And it all leads to that awful feeling of being completely burnt out and, just not in control of your own life.
All right, enough about the problem. Now let's talk about the solution. This is the turning point in our story. We're about to look at the core principles of SpeedWealth. These are the actual tools our hero's going to use to break out of that cage.
So this is it. This is the engine, the 4 pillars of the SpeedWealth system, and it's such a powerful formula. First, deliver massive value. Then, and this is key, you systemize it so you have a machine that works even when you're not there. After that, you duplicate that success to scale it up. And finally, you use leverage to get more done with less effort. It's a complete blueprint for building wealth.
This quote right here, this is the huge mental shift. It's about stopping being the busiest employee in your business and becoming the architect of your business. You stop being a cog in the machine and start being the one who actually designs the machine. It changes everything. And this slide reveals the real end game. See, in the old way of thinking, your product is just the thing you sell over and over. But in the SpeedWealth paradigm, the business itself is the ultimate product. It's a valuable, sellable asset. That's the real engine of your wealth. Okay, so the theory is awesome, but now for the really fun part. Let's get creative. How do we take all these big ideas and turn them into a visual story that people actually want to watch and share? We're officially shifting gears now from just understanding the book to building our own video blueprint.
Every great movie starts with a log line. It's like the story's DNA, all packed into one sentence. Look at the example here. How to escape the work-hard trap by building a money machine that sets you free. See that? It gives you the problem, the trap. It gives you the solution, the money machine. And it gives you the promise, freedom. That's a powerful log line.
So, based on that log line, here are a few title ideas. Notice how the myth of hard work immediately challenges something people believe, or how Reset Your Life promises this huge transformation. The best titles don't just describe what's in the video, they sell the outcome.
For our video structure, we're going to use a classic for a reason, the 3-act hero's journey. Act 1, we'll call it the cage, where we show the problem. Act 2, the shift, that's the light bulb moment. And Act 3, the flight, which is all about showing the ultimate freedom.
Now this is so important because visuals are what make the viewer feel the journey. So in the cage, we'll use dark, muted colors, maybe some really static, boring shots to create that sense of being stuck. But then, for the flight, we'll explode with bright, vibrant colors and huge, sweeping shots of open landscapes to really give you that feeling of freedom.
So for Act 1, just imagine this shot. A time-lapse of somebody in a cubicle, and the clock on the wall is just spinning like crazy. It instantly shows the core problem without needing a single word. It just screams, my life is ticking away for a paycheck. So powerful.
And then, bam! Act 2, the shift. We need a visual for that breakthrough. Imagine this, hands breaking invisible chains, and as they shatter, they turn into glowing butterflies. It perfectly symbolizes that moment of realization, when old beliefs break and something beautiful and free is born. It's the whole turning point of the story.
And finally, Act 3, the flight. This shot is the payoff. It's the dream. It's not about not working. It's about working with total freedom and control, from a place of power. This visual, a person on a mountaintop at sunrise, just looking out at the world, that is the ultimate destination that Aker is talking about.
And to really make the story stick, we'll weave in these powerful lines from the book itself. Just imagine hearing, "The system gives you freedom," right at the moment our hero breaks those chains. These little nuggets of wisdom are what make the message truly unforgettable.
So there you have it. We went from a book to a full-blown blueprint. We've dug into the SpeedWealth system, and we've actually designed a way to share its message with the world. So, I guess the final question is really for you. What paradigm are you ready to change? What cage are you ready to break out of?